Hey, everybody!
Welcome to episode 2, Mandy. What?
Episode two. You know, I get so excited every time I hear the theme song. I just want to thank Drew King and King's Touch Music. Last time I messed it up, and he was like, "You had one job to get the name right," and I messed it up. So this time I was like, you know what? Let me write it on a piece of paper so I could get it right. So I want to thank Drew King and King's Touch Music for assisting with our theme song. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Steffi.
Welcome, Maddie. First, let's just start by, guys, this was not planned, okay? Like, we look like we planned this. It was not planned. It was so funny when we both came on camera. But
it was. We was like, oh.
Yes, I love your fit.
Oh my God. But, you know, brilliant minds work alike. We are just so excited to be here once again with Living Single and Saved. We're just so excited because we have a wonderful lineup for you. As everyone is aware, we had our Valentine's Day giveaway going on. So today we're going to be announcing the winner. So stay tuned to see who's going to be the lucky person. But before we get started and jump into any conversation, we wanted to let you know that this program is brought to you from or by Latter Rain Apostolic Prayer Worldwide Prayer Hub. So we're going to do a commercial break just so that you get to know a little bit about Latter, and then we're going to jump right on in. So in the meantime, like, comment, share, subscribe, invite a friend, a foe, anyone, associates, co-workers, your doctor, your lawyer, anybody. Tag them in this video. Everybody. So I figured, tag everybody. Everybody, right?
What you up to.
Your mother, your father, your auntie, cousin, tag them and invite them to come and check out Living Single Safe. So we will be right back shortly.
This program is brought to you by the Latter Rain Apostolic Worldwide Prayer Hub, the place where the intercessors gather. This is a hub that equips disciples, commissions, and sends them out to do the works of Christ Jesus through the fivefold giftings. We are honored that you have joined us today. Get connected today by visiting our website at www.latterrainapww.org and subscribe to our mailing list. Join us for our weekly prayer meetings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse.
Embark on a journey of a lifetime with our spectacular travel agent trip to the United Kingdom. Discover the breathtaking beauty of the United Kingdom, where lush green landscapes, historic castles, and charming villages await you. Explore the grandeur of Buckingham Palace, marvel at the ancient wonders of Stonehenge, and experience the vibrant art scene in cities like Edinburgh and London. Seize the opportunity to make memories that will last a lifetime. Book your travel trip to the United Kingdom today by visiting www.abundantgracetravels.com. The United Kingdom is calling. Answer the call. Your adventure awaits.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm so excited. We had our commercial break. So as you can see, we are brought to you by Latter Rain. And as you can see, one of our sponsors is Abundant Grace Travels. So if you're interested in an affordable trip to London, go to Abundant Grace Travels and reach out. Travel agent is absolutely phenomenal. And you know, we're excited because we are expanding and creating a platform where it's all inclusive. So if you are a business owner or if you have an upcoming event and you would like to sponsor Living Single and say, we ask for one thing, just help us feed the homeless, and we would advertise your business here. And even if you need help with building the actual commercial, we don't mind building it for you and giving you a finished product that you can use not only here, but to promote your business on your own personal website and wherever. So if you like and you're interested in sponsoring us, send us an email at info@latterrainapww.org and we'll hook you up. Anyways, so now that I got all the preliminaries out of the way, Steffi, how's your day going? How was January? How's everything going on your end?
Everything's unpacking, I'm literally loving this new season, if you want to call it that, right? Like transforming, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but it's good. I think new month means we get to turn over a new leaf and lead a new life, right? Well, on with God, but yes, you know what I mean?
I'm in agreement. January was a very interesting month because I experienced a lot of transitions. I started a new job. But I'll talk about that a little bit more when I talk about our wellness tip. And then, school started back. So a lot of transition. And while we're talking about transition, and I'm realizing that when there's transition, there needs to be transformation that needs to take place as you transition from one place to the other. And I believe that applies in all areas of life, including your love life. This is living single and save. So we deal with a lot of topics, and a lot of single people, we desire to be in a relationship one day. Well, some people do, it depends on who you have. In our audience, we have a wide variety of people. We have those that were married at once and now are divorced. We have people that their loved one passed away. Some want to be in a relationship and some they don't want to be in a relationship. But for the ones that do desire to be in a relationship, especially, this month is very interesting because it's February, it's love month. I believe there's a certain level of transformation that needs to take place as you transition. What do you think about that, Steph?
I agree. Last month, coming into this new month, I've been doing a lot of transitioning, especially when it comes to dating, because I was told recently I got too many pillars up, but there's that. Yeah, I'm literally...
Pillars in what sense?
I feel like we all, after you've been single for a while, to be honest with you, it's kind of hard for you to break that. I wouldn't say it's all about me, but it's like, I know what to do. Especially in this society, I am basically someone who's independent. I can go out and do my own thing, my own time, travel, have fun, and then you start thinking, okay, I need to put an additional person into this equation. And so, yeah, someone literally told me, I don't think you do a good job, Steffi. Like, I really wanted to go on a date without makeup on. And they were like, can you go put makeup on? Like, I was like, he's going to have to accept me in my natural beauty. And she was like, no. It was like, he does not need to accept you in no natural. And you want to give that person, the best of you, I guess, and then you reel them in. And then
Mhm.
you could just throw I wear a bonnet sometimes. I like, you know what I mean? What would you say? I
I,
don't know.
I agree. It's funny because I think we're on similar journeys. Because I myself had recently just said to God, you know what? I woke up I think it was like a Thursday morning, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I said, Father, I think I'm ready to date. I was like, I'm ready now. And the reason why is because there's a change in my job. I used to crack a joke at my old job saying, the day I find me a man is the day I quit. And it's because the hours were that long. It was extremely long. But because I said that to the Father, saying, I'm ready now, Lord, I'm ready to date. When it comes to dating or when it comes to relationship, you get what you put in. So you saying I'm gonna just show up any kind of way, no effort, no nothing. Well,
Okay,
you
I would say there wasn't any effort, okay? Me going is a lot of effort. Me not saying, hey, we might need to redo this. And about that too, I'm gonna tell you in a minute as we get deeper into this. But yeah, like I was putting in the effort. It was last Sunday. And if you guys
uh-huh.
know about Latter Rain, we go out to basically,
Yeah, let me listen. So you went out. Mm-hmm.
right? So I text the person before because they were like, "Oh, how about Sunday?" And I'm like, "Sunday works great. I am going in the morning to feed the homeless, so we can definitely go afterwards." So they were like, "Okay, no problem. We can do after 12:45 to be exact." And I said,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, that works perfectly because we should have everything done, and So I already set the premise. I was coming after feeding the homeless. I'm not going to go get dolled up to go feed the homeless, right?
I,
What
I
am
got I got a question. So you were planning on going on your date in the same outfit, the same attire that you had when you went to go feed the homeless people?
Okay, so I
I'm just
did.
asking.
It's winter time, Amanda, right? So even though listen, I can see these comments coming in. Don't be judging me. Even though we went to feed the homeless, I had something cute underneath. Okay, I had cute stuff underneath my coat, and the homeless people didn't know that I looked like just a regular person. But I put in the effort with the dressing. I promise. Makeup, I feel like, come on, man.
Wait, I got a question. I'm gonna ask the audience. I don't do you think Steffi was okay with wearing her outfit that she went to feed the homeless to on her first date? Now, and it's not even if this was your first date with this gentleman, right? It was your very first date, right?
I've never met the person in person.
Oh, even better. So homeless clothes attire on a first date.
First off, we referring to this thing as homeless clothes. It was not homeless. Uh-uh. It was a well thought out outfit, okay? That
Excuse
was
me. Teddy,
multi-dimensional.
let me ask Teddy. Teddy, hey
Yeah, you
Teddy.
pull him in.
Do you think Steffi was okay with wearing the outfit that she took to go feed the homeless on the first date? You don't agree either. Oh, okay. So Teddy don't agree. I think you have to put effort in. I think you gotta. But you said you had a cute outfit.
I did have a cute outfit on. However, let me finish off by telling you guys, I did go put the makeup on because the person's actually in the audience making a lot of comments right now, but they were like, yeah, Steffi, you need to at least try. I'm telling you, I think it was God because I didn't want to put in all this effort. I put in the effort, got the makeup on. We get to the place and the person does not show. So
Oh
I am just
no.
gonna say that I know myself, right? There had to be a reason I did not feel to do all that extra stuff. Come on, man.
So technically, the person that convinced you to put the makeup on owes you one because you picked up in your spirit that this date wasn't gonna go right. So it's like, you know what, I ain't gonna put no effort in, and then it turned out to be a kaposh. Did I get it right?
Hold on. You got it right. But I'm sorry. I'm gonna read this one comment because it gave me life. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's given, if you can't like me in my homeless gear, then you can't accept me in my honorable gear. Yes, God. Yes.
Oh my God. No, we're not going to do this. I believe you need to put in effort. I remember a couple years ago when I used to like download the app. You know, I download like a dating app, and every time I download a dating app, I delete it within 24 hours because it becomes overwhelming. It becomes like too much. But I remember I was talking to one of my coworkers who's a male, because you figured you get, you know, feedback from male perspective, and I was talking about the picture, and he was like, and I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna put a picture up where I just look my natural self. And he was like, no, don't do that. He was like, you're supposed to be impressing the person, put your best foot forward, because men are visual creatures.
Okay. You know, I beg to differ, but I beg to differ because, and we're not going to go too deep in it. I beg to differ because honestly, I've got a lot of people who have told me I prefer you better without makeup, right? Now we ain't gonna say how long Steffi ain't been on the dating scene. However, you know, I like coming as my authentic self, and a part of that is I really don't know to do makeup half the time. If this was maybe the younger version of me, yeah, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna try to learn all this other stuff, but no, yeah.
I understand that because I'm not a big makeup person. Like everyone know that, you know, I really had to like practice this last year to really get better at putting makeup on. But I think it's always nice to put your best foot forward, at least on the first date. That's my opinion. Y'all put in the chat if y'all agree. Should you put your best foot forward on the first date, or should you not? So while you guys answer that, we're gonna cut to our first featured artist of the evening. It is Valentine's Day, so it's only appropriate that we would have a song featured that talks about love. So we're gonna have our featured artist of the one of two, our first featured artist of the evening, and then we're going to have our first lifestyle tip of the month, where we're gonna talk about a health related topic. So come to you now. We have our featured artist. This is my brother. I reached out. He was like, yes, I'll be honored to be featured. This is my brother, E. Scott, with Spread the Love. And afterwards, we're going to have our health tip of the month. And then we're going to keep the show rolling. But in the meantime, put in the chat if you think you're supposed to put your best foot forward on the first date. Steffi, I think we might be finding out why you're still single, but we'll talk about that later when we come back. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Love, oh love. Love's a wonderful thing when you have it in your heart. Love, oh love. Love is patient, love is kind. Gotta do this loving right. L-O-V-E, everybody say yes. Can we spread the love that the world needs today? Oh yeah, everybody say yes. Oh love, love empowers, love is pure, and we need it more and more. Love is patient, love is kind. Gotta do this love thing right. L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Everybody say, can we spread the love? What we need today? Love, oh love. Yes, love is perfect, and it's kind and it's good. Spread love. I was sinking deep in sin, far from Everybody say, can we spread the love? What we need today. L-O-V, L-O-V, what does it really mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. L-O-V, 'cause love is perfect for you and me right here, right now, each and every day. Yeah. L-O-V, everybody say, yeah, yeah. Great love.
Beautiful. Okay. Welcome, guys. Okay, so it's your wellness tip of the month and red, right? I was thinking let's do heart health because this is the heart health month. So February is heart health month. A lot of African Americans and people of the diaspora end up getting heart attacks, ailments, and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about what you can do to kind of avoid that. Make sure that you are taking your vitamins. I know I've been saying this for quite a while, right? But ensure that you're getting water. Make sure that you're hydrating, even though it's wintertime, because it's very important for you to hydrate. And definitely try to put some antioxidants in there. So whether it is you're adding more nuts or more berries into your diet as little snacks. So instead of having the little chips and stuff like that, you can definitely go ahead and choose to have like a snack pack, and you can make it your own, or what do they call them? Trail mix these days. So you can have a little trail mix. So those are a little bit that I would definitely say. And of course, walk. It doesn't take you a lot. You're supposed to at least walk 30 minutes a day. So if it's you putting the remote so it's like further away from you so you can go to grab it, that works. Just make sure that we're up, we're active, doing something that we possibly can. All those things wrapped up into a nice little bow can actually help to increase your heart health. For kids, you can kind of have them do the same, but for them, they have to at least have 60 minutes of workout. So that's my little health tip of the month. Of course, as always, you guys feel free to follow my business page, and that's how you can get connected with me. More to come.
In a world where love conquers fear and strength triumphs over silence, comes a message of empowerment. Join us on Fridays with G for Voices Unmuzzled, triumphing over domestic violence. Our featured guest is Brittany Bettini, a domestic violence advocate who travels near and far with a message of hope, sharing how she overcame domestic violence to now living a life of triumph as a successful business owner. Show will be aired on February 16th, 2024 at 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and the Latter Rain website.
How we are back. You see, we are doing our thing, Steffi. I'm just so proud of all the wonderful things we're doing. Phenomenal tip. I just think some of the guys, they're going to argue about putting the remote away from them to go walk. I felt some of them in the chat saying, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, put it further away so you have to get up every time you need to change the channel or something.
But this was beautiful. Thank you so much, Steffi, for our wellness tip of the month. But before we took a break, we were talking about putting your best foot forward. So I think there's a little bit of transitioning and transformation, a little transformation that might need to take place. But speaking about transition and transformation, we had this commercial that just played about domestic violence, and since the theme is about love, it's February. It's Valentine's Day. Love is the season. We also are getting ready to do our giveaway later on. But I've realized that there are many people that might not have a healthy viewpoint of what love really is. And that's why I love that we have a domestic violence symposium that's coming up, because many people are entangled in dynamics that they think is love, but it's not truly the essence of what love truly is. And the scripture that comes to mind is First Corinthians chapter 13, few verses 4. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong, it does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hope, always preserves. Love never fails. So I wanted to share that because we have Miss Brittany that's going to be on Friday with G, that's going to be talking about her story of how she overcame domestic violence, and now God has really propelled her life in becoming very successful as a businesswoman. But there are many people, especially in this season, of Valentine's and love is the topic, that their perception of what love is skewed, and we wanted to bring that out to say that if you are someone that might be in a relationship or in a situationship where, now that I've gave the definition of what love is, where you now realize that it's not really love, we want you to tune in. We want you to tune in on February 16, because I think you're going to get some tip, some words of encouragement, some words to empower you to begin to start loving yourself a little bit more, and making sure that you know that you deserve to be loved properly. Steph, what you got to say about that?
Oh, definitely. I was actually trying, you guys probably see me like looking
Mhm.
down. I grabbed my phone really quickly because someone said to read it in the message. And so I was looking for it. But you
Oh,
know what? I ain't got my glasses. So I was trying to zoom up. But I was kind of curious why they said to read it in the message. What I was going to say, though, is you're right. Like, so many people mistake love, right?
hmm,
In relationships. And so they think being hit on, etc., is a form of love. But I love that scripture because it kind of lets us know that these things are not okay. What should be there is the patience, is the fact that you're not envious, etc. So definitely look out for that symposium. I think a lot of people's lives are going to be changed. A lot of people's lives that have already been changed, they can actually pour into others. So definitely, definitely.
yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great platform, and I think Giselle is also working on possibly potentially having someone who used to work in the police force. I'm not sure if it's confirmed, but I think she's working on that dynamic that could come in and also give some safety tips as well, for anyone that might be enduring that dynamic. But since, just to pick up the love, pick up. Oh, we got the scripture. So go ahead, Steph.
Oh, sorry. So it
Read
says,
it.
love
Huh?
never gives up. Love cares more for others than for self. Love doesn't want what, sorry, tell you I don't see very well. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strut. Love, it does not have a swelled head. It doesn't force itself on others. It isn't always me first. Doesn't fly off the handle. Doesn't keep score of the sins of others. Does not revel when others grovel. Takes pleasure in the flowering of truth. Puts up with everything. Trusts God always. Always looks for the best and never looks back, but keeps going to the end. That's beautiful. Sounds like a
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this part where it says love cares more for others than self, right? And with that being stated, I'm going to help some of my married brothers out about that line. You know, it's Valentine's Day coming up, and yes, this is living single and saved, but I have quite a few married women in the audience and they've been complaining. So I'm gonna be my brother's wingman right now to all my married brothers that might be in the doghouse and you don't even realize that you're in the doghouse. Your little sister's gonna help you out right now. So for Valentine's Day, I got some ideas for y'all, and this is not gonna cost you anything. Well, maybe the last thing, but this is not gonna cost you anything. And married women, y'all tell me if you agree with me. See, it cares for more than others. Things you can do as a married man to make this year's Valentine's extra special for your lovely wife. Number one, clean the house, or at least clean the kitchen or the bathroom. Clean the kitchen or the bathroom. Married women, tell me if I'm on point. You know, if they do that, they'll be like, oh my God, this is so great. Number two, wash the dishes. Wash, married brothers. Listen, I'm being your wingman right now. For those who are not doing this, I'm helping you out.
Should try to keep you out the doghouse. Listen with keen ears. I'm sorry. Go, Mandy.
Number three, for Valentine's Day, take all the kids out the house and leave the wife alone. You might say, but it's Valentine's. No. Take all the kids, vacate the premises, and leave the wife alone. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Trust me. Trust me. Number four, do the laundry. See all of this stuff? This is awesome stuff, man. I'm helping y'all out. And married women, y'all tell me if I'm on point. Do the laundry. Number five, do something thoughtful that shows her that you've been listening. Something thoughtful that shows her that you've been listening to her when she speaks. Sometimes men tend to their brain shut off. She starts speaking, their brain just shut down. So do something thoughtful. Number six, listen to her vent about her day without interrupting her. She just wants to be heard. The married women, they're going to confirm in the chat. They're going to tell me. And then last but certainly not least, this is for Valentine's Day. For those that might be in the doghouse, so all my married brothers, I want to be your wingman. Number seven, last but certainly not least, if all of these things fail, just give her money.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Clean our car. So the wives would like for you to clean their cars, okay?
See, look at that.
The car. We're getting new ones more, but I have to read TJ's because he said it also says that love does not want what it does not have. So no gifts.
These are not gifts, but these are all things. See, none of this stuff costs you anything except for the last one where you got to give money. Clean our cars, fill it up with gas. These are practical things that will go so far and get you out of the doghouse for all of my married brothers. And if you are a married brother that have been doing all of these things, well, you're gonna have to go and do the regular candies and stuff that you normally do for Valentine's Day. But for the ones that have been in the doghouse, use these lists to help you get out of the doghouse. I promise you, your wife is gonna be brand new. She is gonna be listen to me. I'm listen. The wives will confirm it in the chat. I'm done with my list.
Well, we can't be biased though. What about the men?
It's Valentine's Day. It's about women.
Hey, Amanda.
The holidays about women. What you talking about for the men? What?
Okay, Amanda. Okay. Sounds like
all holidays
feel the same way,
All holidays are for women except for one, which is Father's Day. Valentine's Day is fun. What? Did I say something wrong?
You know, Amanda, I'm gonna leave you. Remember how we were saying we're gonna try our best not to have to come on here and apologize, Amanda? Sounds like you need to apologize at some point, but you know, there's that.
Okay, for the men that are in the audience, do you guys disagree with my statement? And if you do, what do you want for Valentine's Day? Do you want us to get you candy, flowers? What would you like for Valentine's Day from my men? Because normally Valentine's Day is about women. I've never seen a woman get a man for flowers and stuff.
See, this is why we kind of need a male's perspective on the show. Because, like, I mean, I'm not going to, you know, I feel like I have to, because we don't have one.
I'm going to bother TJ. I see him in the audience. TJ, you got to let me know because he's going to come.
You don't want to scratch that. I agree with you. It's women for women. Valentine's Day is for women.
Oh God, TJ's in the audience. We're gonna coordinate because he's gonna come in as a guest host, so he'll help bring some balance. But until then, you know, it's about the women. They sacrifice all day long. They carry the babies. They risk their lives and carry those children for 9 months, some 9.5 months. You know, all of these wonderful sacrifices. So anytime we have to share love and love our wives and our mothers, I think we should do it above and beyond.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. So as you can tell, it's about love. We have our giveaway that's going on. Our winner is going to be announced later on in the show, so you want to stay tuned for that. I think the gift is, you know, we struggled. I struggled packing this stuff because the bear was so big. But the winner, I think they're going to be ecstatic because we wanted to do this for a single person to make their day extraordinary. You know, normally when it comes to Valentine's Day, I used to crack a joke in the past saying it's sad day, aka Single Awareness Day, because you never realize you're single until Valentine's Day come, when you start seeing the couples go out on their date and whatnot. But this year, from Living Single Saved, we wanted to make it extra special for somebody. So you're gonna get a big teddy bear, some chocolates, some spa stuff where you could just have, you know, pamper yourself and love upon yourself. So the winner is gonna be announced later on. We're excited. Are you enjoying this conversation? I hope y'all enjoying yourself. TJ's hoping to be his winner. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna feature our next artist. He was featured last time we had, and he had another song that we just love so dearly. So Sammy is gonna be our next featured artist. After that, I'm gonna come with our wealth tip of the month, and then we're gonna go forward from there. So bring it to the stage. We have Sammy with Can't Be the Only One as our second featured artist.
Can't make them tell me what to say. Can't make them tell me how to pray. I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one not addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you will stay first. It's impossible to feel this way and keep it on the inside. All the things you did for me that I couldn't do for me, that is why I wear this smile. And who knows, and very few do. I've been at my lowest until you came through. The enemy had plans for me, but so do you. Hallelujah. When somebody saves your soul and makes you whole, you gotta scream and shout. My worship's at another place. If you don't understand, you're gonna put me out. But you might just have a hard time, cause under me alone, Yeshua's been good too. Worshippers around the world, make the praise come true. Cause I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one not interested in lights and fame. Oh, But if that were the case, you would take first place. Jesus, can't quench my passion for the Lord. Jesus, you're the reason for the blessings that I see. And even when times get hard, I'm okay. I feel your favor surrounding me. When everything fails and people need an answer, I hope I'll be there, my king, to lift you up like a banner. But I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name. Oh, I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. Yeah. I know I'm not the only one not addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that were the case, you would stay first, Jesus. Oh, the earth may shake and winds may blow, but you'll remain the same. Strongest love I've ever known, and power in your name. The weak find refuge in your arms, so every chance I get I'll write a song to tell of what you've done. But I can't be the only one who's excited to call your name, Jesus. I can't be the only one who's a Christian and unashamed. I know I'm not the only one that's interested in life and fame. Oh, but if that's where the case, you will stay first. Jesus, I can't be the only one who's excited. Shut down the mountain tops, and I can't be the only one. I know I could never be alone. I know I'm not the only one that's addicted to likes and fame. Oh, but if that's where the case, you will stay first. You would take first place, oh.
I just get so excited every time I see a featured artist. The QR code that you see at the end, feel free to scan it. It's going to take you directly to that artist's song that you can stream it, add it to your playlist, and purchase a copy. Go out and be supportive of these phenomenal men, women of God that are doing the do. And I'm just excited because there's so many artists that have phenomenal work that the world needs to hear, and you are in the audience and you have music that is out and you like to be featured, let us know. We would be honored to share your songs with our audience. We are humbled by it. So go out, get E. Scott's music, go out, get Sammy, get TJ, who was one of our featured artists. And we have a whole lineup over these next episodes of up and coming artists. So go out and share it, share it, add it to your playlist, purchase a copy, send it to your friends, and share what God is doing in this area. But I'm here. Now that I got that out the way, it's near and dear, it's near and dear. But I'm here to share the wellness tip of the month. If you're not aware, even though I'm co-host of this podcast, professionally in my career, I'm a senior finance analyst. I think that's my title now, where I normally spend a lot of time analyzing transactions, profit and loss spreadsheets that amass all the way up to $500 million. And I'm currently in school right now, about to finish up. I'm right at the finish line, and I'm in pursuit of getting my CPA license. In addition to that, I'm also a business owner. I own Dixon Financial Services. And I'm sharing that to share why, just qualification of why I would be sharing this information. But for the wellness, for the health, the wealth, I'm having I'm getting tongue tied. For the wealth tip of the month, I wanted to speak close to taxes, because we're at that point where everyone is getting their W-2, you're getting your financial statements from your churches, and everyone is running to that finish line because they said, I got to file my taxes. I got to file my taxes because I know I'm going to get a refund. And I'm sharing this tip to say that many people, we tend to be reactive as it relates to our taxes. Many of us, we don't think about taxes until it's tax season. When it's April 15th, you say, oh, I got to file my taxes. And because many of us, we tend to be reactive, unknowingly, there's a possibility that you could be leaving money on the table. Why am I saying that? If you're someone that has amassed a certain level of wealth, it will be beneficial that you prepare and plan strategically for your taxes by consulting with a trained professional, a CPA, because they are very knowledgeable of the tax laws, the tax breaks, the tax credits, the tax deduction. What many of us do, we tend to take our paperwork and we say here to this tax person and say, here, prepare my taxes and let me know if I get a refund. And because you're reactive, you have not been able to properly plan. Let me give an example. A CPA could sit down and have a conversation with you about your life's changes that's occurring. What do you anticipate to come up? And they can advise you accordingly. For example, a few years ago, I knew I was going to have this major surgery. So because I was going to have this major surgery, I knew that there was a tax break or a tax deduction that I would possibly become qualified, where I could have my medical bills become deductible because I knew that the number was going to go over that limit for the year. To plan properly, not only did I do the surgery in 1 year, but I also did some major dental work as well, because I knew I was going to have that high expense. I was planning on doing it the following year, but because I had this medical bill, this medical expense, I layered the dental work on top of it, and it made me eligible for a larger tax deduction for that year. So these are just different tips and tricks that a CPA can walk you through. I always tell people you should be planning for the tax year, the upcoming year, around September or October. And the reason why I say that is because it's open enrollment for a lot of businesses around that time. So you talking with a CPA, they can strategize with you by advising you, saying, get this medical plan, because if you have a HSA, you can get this as a write-off off the top. So I'm saying, while we're in tax season, it's not too late. Consult with a professional, especially if you are someone that is of a certain class and you know that you're because of your income, you need ways to drive that number down. A little bit behind the 8 ball, but it's not too late. Consult with a professional that they can strategize with you for the rest of the year, because so that you won't leave money on the table. A lot of us, I used to leave money on the table because I did not know, but it's because I'm in school training to become a CPA. I now know the benefits that comes along with consulting with someone and strategically planning. What prompted this health tip was that I had multiple people reach out to me saying, they always send these letters for church deductions. They send this letter about your contribution, and this does absolutely nothing for me for taxes. I had multiple people that said the same thing in 1 week. And then I had to start explaining the difference between your standard deduction versus an itemized deduction. Get knowledgeable, people. Taxes is not a lottery. You don't just go and hit the jackpot and say, I get a refund. You can be strategic and plan accordingly so that you can maximize the most amount of money by reducing your tax liability. Guess what? The government loves for you to be ignorant because they get to keep your money. So be proactive in this area. Consult with a trained professional now in preparation for the next tax season so that you don't leave money on the table. Hope you enjoy this wealth tip of the month. As we go throughout the different episodes, we will keep bringing it back of different tips that you can do to transform your wealth, because we believe in being a holistic person and we definitely want your finances to go to another level. Hope you enjoyed this wealth tip of the month. Have a good one.
Congratulations to our recent graduates from the fall session of the School of Intercession. We are godly proud of the growth that each of you have experienced over these last few weeks. If you desire to grow in the area of intercession, sign up for our winter session today. Take your prayer life to a higher level. The School of Intercession is a free 4-week course that teaches the body of Christ how to develop an intimate relationship with Him. For more information, visit our website at www.latterrainapww.org.
Latter Rain is currently holding a blanket drive. Please help us keep those who are homeless warm this winter. Donating blankets to those in need is a compassionate gesture that can provide comfort during challenging times. Our goal is to give out 200 blankets. Visit our website at www.latterrain.apww.org. Latter Rain is a 501c organization, therefore all donations are tax exempt. Join the cause today.
Save the date. Our second annual Worship and Prayer Conference will be May 24th and 25th in Waldorf, Maryland. This year's theme is The Crowning. You do not want to miss this dynamic event that will be filled with worship, prayer, prophetic utterances, and more. Registration is open and seats are limited. Reserve your spot today by visiting www.latterrainapww.org.
And we are back. What you think about that tip?
Mandy, I love it. I was about to say, I'm one of those people just hand my stuff over to the tax guy and be like, okay, great. But I do know, I know a little bit, they could go through all of your expenses on your bank account. Sometimes people can get money back for uniforms, all this great stuff. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of work.
Well, it is, but I believe if you do it throughout the year, it will soften the burden. But you can always say, it's a lot of work and leave it alone and just let the government keep your money, and that's perfectly fine too as well.
I didn't say that. I would like to have every dollar, but
but when you become a multi-millionaire and a multi-billionaire, Stephanie, I'm speaking into your life. I'm pretty sure you're going to be like, count every penny because I need to reduce this tax bill. So get in the habit now and prepare for increase. Pay a little bit more attention, invest a little bit more time so that you can reduce your tax liability as much as possible. But I love this because before we went to our wellness break, we were talking about commercial, y'all. And Steffi, we were talking about Valentine's Day, and Steffi was like, well, what are we gonna do for the men? All that list is only about women, and I love this person. I love this person.
That's what you were gonna do. I'm done. I was like, that's why. Did you hear me say, Mandy? There's a chat in there. I hope that doesn't get recorded.
I love this person. We know what men want. Speaking for the married ones. Wink, wink. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, men, Valentine's Day is for women. You do this list, wash the dishes, take the kids. They will give you what you want. This is good. This is good. I hope you guys enjoyed. The time went by so fast. So we have reached the point now where it's time for us to announce our winner of our Valentine's Day giveaway. So drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Our winner of our very first annual Valentine's Day giveaway by Living Single and Save. I got to put my announcement voice on it. Let me do it again. Our winner of our very first Living Single and Save Valentine's Day giveaway is Ventura Ivory. So congratulations, Ventura. Congratulations, congratulations. We hope that this gift that we're going to give to you makes your day extra special. So we will reach out to you to get your address and we will mail your gift off this week so that you can have it in time for Valentine's Day. We hope that when Valentine's Day come around this year that this warms your heart and that this makes you feel a little bit of extra love from the living single and safe.
Maddie, are you talking about the person that wants to know if we're talking about them?
Ventura Ivory. Oh yeah, you know the ironic part about this too as well. We posted a picture of the gift that we were going to give away, and she not knowingly, because we selected the winner from Friday, she not knowingly responded saying, "I hope I win. I hope I win." And I had to play it off. I'm like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know. So this lovely gift will be for Ventura. But I got another surprise. Because if you notice here, there's a second gift here. So she doesn't know this, guys, but this gift is for Steffi for Valentine's Day. Surprise! So this lovely gift, oh my right, that's why I have two teddy bears. She did not know that. I was like, I'm gonna surprise her on here. So Ventura for Steffi from my heart. I wanted to also make your Valentine's Day a little bit extra special. So you'll be also getting a gift for Valentine's Day. So congratulations.
I'm going to cry, okay?
Yes, yes.
That makes up for what you said earlier about me having to wear makeup.
Oh no! Listen, it's that part has nothing to do with me. If you want to be in a relationship and want to get married, you have to put a little bit more effort than wearing homeless clothes to a first date. I'm just saying, but that's just my opinion. I'm single too, so I might not know anything either. So I don't know.
No, but I kind of wanted to piggyback on that as well too.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. People look at you differently when you dress up, quote unquote, and you present yourself a certain way. But like I said, I think, and someone said it in the chat earlier too, we get busy, and so because we get so busy, we're like, well, I show up like this every day, and people, you know what I mean? Like, they love me for me. But yeah, you got to put in the extra effort.
I would say if you want a different outcome, you're going to have to do something different. Now, I'm not telling you to change who you are. I'm just saying on the first date, because, I believe in being natural all the time too as well. I believe just the first date, do a little extra so he could be like, ooh, just a little extra and then after you get comfortable, then you be like, okay, I gotta put makeup on. But the first date, Steffi, do not show up in homeless feeding clothes. Don't do it.
Homeless feeding clothes.
See, I changed it.
Hear me out. Before we end this, hear me out really quickly. The thing about it is, right? And I love what you said, so I can kind of tie it back in. You have to show up authentically, whatever that means, right? And so I am extremely, somebody saying, but get that ring, girl. Yes, Mandy, get that ring, Mandy. Go ahead. Whoever's on here, Mandy. Okay, Mandy. But but no, like, seriously speaking, you have to be authentically you. But I will say, and that's what I was trying to say as well earlier, my coworkers today, because they haven't seen me in makeup in a long time, I haven't worn my hair down in a long time because I usually have it up in a bun. They were all like, do we have a date? Where's Steffi going? I'm like, I have a date with my podcast, but it definitely gave some turning eyes. So
Absolutely.
I agree. Sometimes be authentically you, but sometimes put a little, sparkle in there.
A little sparkle. Oh my God, I can't believe the hour is done. So we are at the end, guys. We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. We will be back I think it's March 3rd. March 3rd for our next episode. We're working on it because people are like, this is too good. I don't want to wait a whole nother month. We're working it out. Y'all be patient with us. But for
there might be a pop-up here and there. You know, we might wake up with a brainwave one day and be like, guys, we're gonna go live. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share this video. And somebody said, y'all are some gorgeous women. So yeah, thank you. You know, definitely, we just want to be authentically living single and saved. You know?
Wonderful. Lovely outro. Till next time, everyone have a great day. Enjoy your Valentine's Day and know that we love and appreciate each and every one of you. Till next time. Bye.
This is a Latter Rain production, the Living Single and Saved podcast, hosted by Mandy and Steffi. We are a safe space for a community of believers who are passionate about living life according to biblical standards while navigating everyday challenges encountered by singles. Tune in every first Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Program will be streamed live via YouTube, Facebook, and the Latter Rain website. For more information, please visit www.latterrain.apww.org.
We're living single and saved.